Okie dokie, Sanctified. Very rainy. Wake up, stranger. Oh, hello. Good, you took a bad hit on the head. Oh, and you just put me in the car and drove me away? Don't move around too much. Well, too late, kiddo. Ow, that shit deserves something. We'll be at the hotel soon. Don't worry, your wife and child should be there soon. Who are you? How do you know my wife and child? You need to get some rest. I want some answers, please. Who are you? Why am I in your car? How do you know what hotel I'm going to? It reminds me of Rise with Strangers, actually. Okay. Please don't hurt me. Okay. Nice car. Right, okay, so we're at the hotel. Okay, can we go inside? Enter building. Hello! Oh, good evening, stranger. Welcome to the Half-Horn Hotel. Oh, for people like that, is it? Sorry. Sorry, that was a terrible joke. Room 7? Seems we've misplaced the key. I'm going to go on a quest to find it. The caretaker should have a copy. I saw him making for the bathroom a little while ago. My apologies and enjoy your stay. Wonderful. Okay, what's this? I remember when I found it. A hailstorm in late November of 1984 bombarded the hotel. It seemed like it went on for days. The constant tapping on the windows and roof tiles created a cacophony of static-like noise. It drove us mad. Evening fell on the Friday of that week and the hail subsided. Patrons complained of damaged cars and windows, much to the dissatisfaction of my father. He told us to check the old truck that we had parked in the back lot behind the hotel. I remember going outside and seeing something amongst the slush and water that had flooded the back lot, and it looked like a dirty jacket in the mud. But as I drew closer, I could see it was alive. I see. Well, that's lovely. What does this say? Oh, bathrooms. Okay, so this must be the direction to Mr. Caretaker. Go in any of these doors? Nope. Okay. What's that about bathrooms being blood red today? Pick up key. Oh, okay. Is this the right key? Oh. Okay. Not quite sure what happened then. Okay. Is the caretaker right? He seems to be having a bit of a problem. Hello. Is this the right key? No? You just going to ignore me? Well, it's not dissimilar from the usual kind of customer service I get. Okie dokie, never mind. Oh, upstairs I see. Okay, so I'm looking for my wife and my child, apparently. Trying to find them. They're waiting for me. Hello! Who are you? Shh! Not so loudy now. You have a weird face. Are you alone? I guess. Good. Too many faces. Too many faces here. Well, it's alright, because you don't actually have one. Ethan is my name. Hello, Ethan. How are you? The walls. I hear scratching. Always. This hotel is old. Older than stone, I think. I don't like the windows, so my room doesn't have any. Yeah, I can see that. Have a good night now. You are weird. Is there anything in your room I can steal? Father told me not to go to the back lot anymore. He said the rain and hailstorms have flooded the area. The mud was thick and he was afraid I would get stuck in it. I asked him about the truck, but he ignored me. He went on about the dog I had found in the back lot, how hurt it was by the storm and that he could nurse it back to health given time. I asked if I could help as I was the one who found it. He said no. I replied, it's not even a dog anyway. Then what is it? Is it a demon? Oh, what's this? Reading. Oh, that's just. No. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what that added to the my stock of knowledge, but never mind. Okay. Must say I've never heard of a hotel and didn't have any windows in it before, but never mind. Okay, so where's my room? Where's room 7? Can't seem to interact with any of these doors. You're still not saying anything, are you? No, just Mr. Faceless as ever. Okay, can I go back outside? Can I go anywhere? Oh, there's another staircase here. Sorry, I'm as blind as a badger. Okay, is this room 7? This room is very messy. Today I worked at reception, covering for Sarah again. I hope Father fires her. We've had people not turning in their keys as they leave. Anyway, I got no sleep last night. Father burst into my room at around 3 AM. He needed extra blankets for the dog that we found. He said it had gotten sick and was cold out in the back lot. I told him to bring the creature inside. He looked at me with angry eyes. Why, so you can have it? He said. Confused, I replied, no, so we can get in from the cold. It's snowing outside. He looked away, back towards the dark corridor outside the doorway. It is cold. He left the room. Strange man. I don't know how we got here. The last thing I remember is drifting to sleep in my bed with my husband after putting our son Adam to his bed. As I fell slowly to sleep. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I swore I heard a noise in the hallway, a creaking and a shuffling. I woke up in this room with my son, no sign of my husband. I think we may have been in a hotel. The door is locked. I banged on the door for some time, but I upset Adam. They gave him some toys to play with. Hopefully it keeps him distracted. Where is my husband? I miss him. Oh, is that me? Is this my wife? Is Adam my child? Okay, I hear whispering outside the door now. I am afraid. Okay, these toys. These Adam's toys. Let's see, I'm not quite sure what's up with the whole double cross. Where are we going now? Right, okay, so we've got numerous different ways that we can go. Oh no, don't say it's a maze. Okay, fine. Let me... Where's the... You entered from there. Oh. It's just straight ahead. Well, that... It's not just straight ahead. I see. Hello. They moved me to this room some time ago. They separated me from my son. I can hear faint music outside the door. I asked the strange man where my husband was. They said he was on his way. I'm worried now. I hope my son is okay. I hope my husband is okay. What is happening? I'm confused. I'm scared. I'm angry. I need to get out of here. I can hear them coming. I see. Who are you? You seem shorter than the other man. You're not Adam, are you? Imagine Adam would probably be a bit bigger. Oh, hello. Alright? No, you're not alright, are you? Okay. A journal page. The note reads, his children are loyal and strong. They bathe under moon and star. When he calls their names, they rejoice at the sound. They crawl unto his image, revel in the sound of his voice. When the skies lie open and a visitor comes to his mass. I see. There be some religious undertones, I see, in case that wasn't obvious from the whole cross thing. I see, like, as in a cross, not in a... I don't know what I'm going on about. Okay, another note. I had a dream last night. I was standing in a field amongst my family. I didn't know the people. All I know is that they were my family. There was a smell of burning. Over my shoulder I could feel a great presence. It put its pressure upon me, and I felt warm, yet cold. I am so sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired. I swear this game isn't boring, I'm just tired, I apologise. I woke from the dream to find my father bursting into the room. Blood was peppered on his clothes and he was crying. He screamed, "Son, you must help. There has been a terrible accident." I jumped from my bed and followed him to the dark and cold corridor. I slipped on the stairs and fell. Last thing I recall is the sound of someone weeping. I see. Hello. Another person. Lost in the night? They took them, you know. They want to kill them. You will have nothing. There's a way out. Salvation. Out in the back lot. There is a door and a pathway. From there you can get away. Go. Escape the night. I see. Curious. Hello. You as uncommunicative as most other people around here? Indeed you are. A journal page. It reads, "Sacrifice and silence. We join ourselves under this light. His voice guides. We will obey his words, his holy words, and we are released under the light. From his hands pour the fountains of truth." I can't even begin to pronounce that. I see. So there's some sort of culty stuff going on, perhaps? Oh, sorry, I thought that door had opened. Some sort of supernatural shenanigans be happening? I see. Okay, well let's go back the way we came and see what else we can find. Oh, hello. How are you? Just as droopy as everybody else, I see. That seems to be the... Is that like the latest meme? We go through the duck face and the dab and now into the droop. Is that the thing? That's the current thing, perhaps? What have we here? Father has locked me in my room. He is angry. I can hear him shouting in the hallway. Tonight I went out into the back lot. I thought I heard crying when I was by the back doors of the hotel. The back lot was fine. Dry, no mud, or flooding to speak of. Oh gosh, what is wrong with me? I think 6 hours of sleep would be enough for a man like me. Sorry. I walked out into the darkness and I heard voices. I followed them until I saw something terrible. I saw Sarah. She wasn't wearing any clothes, and there were others. No clothes on, all standing around Sarah. They had things in their hand, but I couldn't see what they were. I think I can guess what they were. The next thing I knew, my father grabbed me from behind and... Okay, we've gone from a supernatural one to just a really creepy one. Oh dear, and dragged me into the house. What was happening out there? I think father is coming to speak with me. Sheesh. So you walked into a cold, freezing backlot in order to find a load of naked people. Who are you? I am one of those crazy people that gets dressed in the morning. I'm the caretaker for this hotel. Oh, you're alright, you seem to be bleeding previously. Well, I was. They grabbed me in the bathroom, in the lobby. Where did they grab you? I actually don't answer that, I don't want to know. They took everything. My clothes, my keys, my money. They made me do things, awful things. Don't tell me what they were, but I got away. Good for you, now you can get on with your life. I know a good clothing store down the other end of the road, they'll sort you right out. I think I might just stay here. Why? No. Before you say it, I'm not going to walk past him and turn around. No, absolutely not. Why would you want to stay here? Why? They assaulted you, mugged you, stripped you naked and made you do terrible things. Why would you want to stay here? Oh gosh. Hello. Welcome to our humble hotel. We are blessed this night. Are you lost? Oh, looking for your family. They went out the exit, but it's locked. I think I can help you, though. I am missing 3 pages from my journal. Bring them to me. Once I have them, I will show you the way out. Don't mind the others. They are lost and will remain so. Do not tell me I've got to walk all the way back, get those journal pages and come back here. I will cry. Still no sign of Sarah, and the patrons are not turning in their keys. Father got me to check the rooms after their scheduled checkout times. The rooms would be vacant, nothing taken from the rooms. What is it about these notes that makes me so tired? Honestly, sheesh. Man, I should play this game and I need to go to sleep at night. My idiot knocked me out like a light. Everything where it should be. The keys would never turn up. I offered to call a locksmith, but Father seemed to always find spares. He said the spares are left over from when the building was originally built. I asked him, will he replace Sarah? Not for now. Okay, so apparently I need to go on a journal finding quest. Give me a few minutes and I'll get that done for you. Oh, hello, this is new. I found a journal page. Can I have it? It reads, his son guides me. We walk the path carefully. His son is our guide, our light in the darkness of sin. We who are his, we who are devout without soul, we who are not as others. I see. So it would appear I was picking up the journal pages when I was reading them, which possibly means that's the last one I need. Have your pages. You have returned. You are a worthy child indeed. Our Father is wise and forgiving. The others will be left behind, but you may leave this place. Go to the exit. You will find it unlocked. Go and find your family. I will pray for them. Now leave. The path ahead is lit for you. Thank you, I suppose. Where's the exit gone? There it is. Okay, am I allowed out now? Oh, we're back at the... no, we're not. Are we back at the front? Yes, I think we are. Only the cars have gone. Oh, another note. I saw a strange light through my window as I was falling asleep last night. Night and day have moulded into one here. I have been bedridden since the accident. Father checks on me every day. I asked him about the dog that he takes care of in the back lot. He said it died from the cold when he left him out there. He said that he was sad, as the dog was his friend. We could get another dog, he said. I said to him. My father turned for the door and said, I'm okay. We have Sarah now. Okay, so it's a dog that's not a dog, but also dead. Okay. I don't know where following this path is going to get me, but I suppose I'll just keep following it until something happens. Ooh. Something happened. I say this hotel is enormous. Okay, are we going back to the back lot? Are we going to find Sarah? Why did he leave the dog outside if it was going to die from the cold? Oh. Lovely. So there's crucified people and people worshipping them. I see. Lovely. It's like Cottonwood Cove. Oh, very nice. Oh, hello. You're not like the others. Welcome to our little congregation. The skies open, we are blessed. We are surrounded by the worthy. We are amongst his blessed children. Now you and your family have been selected. Our offering is missing a few things. Seek out the pieces to please our Father. The night will soon reveal all. managed to find a couple of heads. Oh, what is wrong with me? Wake up, you lazy git. I found father outside in the back lot, barely alive. He was bleeding from his stomach and had taken a bad beating. Go to Sarah. She will help you, he said. What about you? I cried. I am lost, just like the others, but Sarah will guide you. Please find her. But father... Go, Ethan. Leave me now. Ah, Ethan was the man we met in the hotel who... Oh no. What? You can't see this because I've got this in. I have to do OBS in a weird way for these windowed games. Sanctified has encountered an error and must close. A crash report named Crash 2020-0630 numbers has been generated. These files can be sent to a doomed astronaut for analysis. Would you like to open this folder now? What? Is this real, or is this yet another game fibbing about crash reports? Oh no, don't tell me that. Oh. Oh. Oh gosh, the game crashed. Oh gosh. Give me a minute, I'll get back to where we were. Okie dokie, right, we have just about managed to get back here. It took longer than I thought it was going to, but never mind. Welcome to the congregation. Yeah, we heard all this before, mate. I also apologise if I suddenly sound different. I've had some problems with the microphone in the meantime. I've had to faff around with it a little bit. Never mind, hopefully it's still working. Yes, we know the family's been selected. I get the distinct impression we've been selected to join these individuals. Yes, we've got to seek out the pieces. Yes, the night will soon reveal all. Yes, I know, I sincerely hope so. Right, okay. Would appear that the crash was not what I thought it was, and it turned out it was literally just a natural crash. Okay, never mind. Pick up head. Okay, now I got someone's head. How lovely. Okay, so we've got somebody's head. Let's go back and put it on the altar and then see if presumably we need another one. Oh dear. Sorry, it's becoming such a thing in games currently that they do fake crashes. Back when Arkham Asylum started it, with Scarecrow's fake crash. You're standing up before I could swear you weren't. And now pretty much every game does it at some point or other. So very often when I see a game crashing, my first question is this real or not, and do I actually need to panic? And as it transpired in this one, yes I did, because the whole game crashed, and the game doesn't have any saving mechanic in it, so I had to replay the entire thing through, and I got lost in the maze for ages, so never mind, that's all completely beside the point, none of it matters, none of it's important. We've got these Bonsons. Ah, the gate's open. Happy now? Okay, what's out here? That's a relief, I thought it had crashed again. Okay, so they're all worshipping something. On their knees and torches and things like that. Hello. Finally, the father arrives. Your wife and son paid us tribute. You murdered them, didn't you? Their bodies now gaze in the gaze of our father. Stripped of the sin of flesh. And now burning in holy cleansing fire. Now the Father wishes to speak with you. Proceed up the walkway. How about this instead? I get a great big stick and I wallop you over your big naked bonds. Great. So it doesn't seem like I've got an awful lot to live for. Blood and salt. Flesh and soul. I have delivered your kin to death. They are mine now, and you shall become divine. That sense of song didn't fit on the screen. Though you I am born anew, I am your flesh. I will walk the earth as my father once had. I am the gate. You are sanctified. Is that it? I can hear some sort of goopy noises. Someone's hammering a nail in. Oh. They're nailing me to the cross. I see, I have been stripped of my flesh and laid upon this cross. My dear friend, you have found your family. The pain will subside in time. Now, sleep. Sleep and awake anew. You will walk this world forever. Sleep. So, ending one. What? It is absolutely necessary for the peace and the safety of mankind that some of Earth's dark, dead corners and unplumbed depths be let alone. Let sleeping abnormalities wake to resurgent life, and blasphemously surviving nightmares squirm and splash out of their black lairs to newer and wider conquests. Ending one. Thank you. Okay, so it would seem there are multiple endings with this game. Due to the crash, I don't have time in the day in order to find out what the other endings are, but as ever, links are in the description. You can download the game for yourself and see if you can find the other endings. I assume that's the bad ending. I don't know if there are different endings for good and bad. I would assume that's the bad ending because I died. I don't know what other stuff I should have done. It didn't seem like there was any opportunity for ever have any choice in the game or anything like that. So I'm not really sure what the other endings were. But other than that, I quite enjoyed that. That was quite different. The one little point I would bring up is in the notes it mentioned about the dog and how the dad found a dog or something that he thought was a dog outside, and he was trying to nurse it back to health, but he left it outside and it got cold and it died. That question was kind of not answered. I'm not entirely sure what all that was about. Like the whole old Sarah and the people, that's obviously the beginnings of this cult. But the rest of it didn't really make any sense. I mean, there was a good build-up in the story to this then reveal at the end. Just that one single point there just seems to have not been answered. But perhaps the other ending answers that better, or perhaps that big spidery-looking thing that we found right at the end, their father, seemingly, who also had a father. I don't know. It's all very confusing. Perhaps it was meant to be like a baby one of them, and it's grown over time as it's had more victims. I don't know. These stories are always open to interpretation. They never regularly answer all the questions, but I quite like that. That was quite nice. It had quite a nice art style. The music was quite nice. The sound design was quite nice. The art style was good. I quite enjoyed that. So, that was Sanctified. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for this night of sacrifice, blood and tears and crashes. So thank you very much for joining me. Look after each other and good night.